How's 10? Wow, short intro. Yeah. Can we get the salutes in the chat? Make sure you're known if you're a salute. Jada Boffin, thanks for the gifted sub. Only come for the intro. I'm sorry. We're gambling tonight. I still need 2 million for VIP. Yeah. Off to work now. No worries, Deltron. Catch you later, mate. Space Wizard, thanks for 7 months. If you don't have my emotes, guys, 100 channel points. You can unlock any of my emotes. You can get amongst the salute spammage. Today I have hardcore. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to watch the Tarkov TV live podcast from the other day. I was not there, so I was not around. I was at a interstate, and I didn't have the opportunity to watch anything. So I'm going to watch it with you guys. You can watch it with me if you want. You don't have to. I don't really care either way. I have to watch it because it's what I do. My job. It's my jobby. After that, we'll get into some more gaming. But yeah. Make bread, not porn. I swear I saw something like that. About that, like recently. Make bread, not porn. I swear I saw something about that just recently on Twitter or some shit. I know you're probably memeing, but I'm actually legit. I saw that on Twitter. I love that your YouTube is not a lot of Tarkov anymore. Love the RL videos. Salute. I'm glad you enjoy them. We're working on a lot of ideas at the moment. I'm excited to share those videos with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bolto, thanks for the 11 months, mate. Should we just get straight into it? There's still plenty of Tarkov content on the Pestle TV channel. Well, there's going to be more gaming content on the main channel as well. All right, with or without chat. For starters, we're going to have with this chat. So let's fuck off this chat. Let's get the legit chat here. What do you reckon? Of your chat, our chat now.
Oh yay.
Oh yay. Yeah. I'm going to go for an hour and 20 minutes. Who's this guy? Wait, he cuts in early?
Hi Pestily. How's it going, brother man? 16 months in the Pestilian army. To be honest, I'm trying to enjoy Tarkov again. But I can't play in the afternoon or weekend anymore because of the sheer amount of gamers. I love you. See you soon, brother. Less than 3.
Alright, thanks for the 16 months, dude. Hopefully you can find your enjoyment. Xanthius, thanks for 9 months. Ninja Egg Hobo, thanks for 11 months. Milk Dud 124, thanks for 4 months. Born Enemy, thanks for 5 months. Thanks for all the great content.
There's a cat in chat.
Thanks to you know the ultimate damager. Meow? Milk Dud, thanks for 4 months. Bubstar, thanks for 48 months. Gumungus, thanks for 49 months. T2, 4
thanks
years
for
T2.
All the great content. Land Sierra, the ultimate gaming chair.
Moist.
Bloody hell.
Super, thanks for 4 years. Yo. My Dingo Internet, thanks for the
Soon it has been a year. Still feels like it has been way less than that. Remember to stay comfy and hydrated. Chat. Blankies.
Blankies. On Mad Panda. Thanks for the 11 months, dude. What do we watch it? I don't know.
Thanks to @grumpy_gaming for my sub gift.
Lunchboxo, thanks for the 4 months. This is a rerun? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it. Hey, Pest, I'm in the same vein as the other guy. I find myself watching more Tarkov content and playing this what? I'm not sure why. I'm obsessed with the game, and yet I can't bring myself to boot up these days. Does that ever happen to you, y'all? I think there's a lot of people which have to rather consume the content than play the game. And I don't blame them for it. Like, Tarkov's a bit rough. Oh. Yeah, dude. There's days I load and move some things in my stash, then I do something else entirely.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Sí. Bisa. Can't take the stress.
Это вообще, конечно. Че мне криво как-то все? Во, так нормально.
Is that guy like 80 years old?
It's been a long time. Да? Да все, хорош, блин. Мы тренировались, чтобы ты нормально говорил, общался с людьми. Это не получается, из клетки тебя достали. It's been a long time since we had the last podcast, and actually today we literally don't know what to show you, what to say. We decided to make some kind of performance with the strange people. As you can see, this is a new Damirka. I think he's better Damirka than before. I don't know.
Thanks to 25 months, dude. Hope you've been well, bro.
Like really bad, but he is beautiful for sure. And для тех, кто присоединился, как обычно, к нам, это подкасты на канале СТС. Мы говорим про игры, про разные штуки и про игру. И я буду говорить на английском языке, потому что так хочу. Но буду переключаться на русский язык, потому что...
You'll get more redeemable codes.
Okay.
They won't work anymore if there was.
Yes, he's trying his
Keep up
best.
the moist thickness USXC overall man.
And
Charlie Golf, thanks for the 11 months, bro.
Accompany me for today. So what's the plan? На самом деле, знаешь что? Алан, сиди.
Is English compared to when they started? Yeah, dude.
Займись как бы... Please take a
5 years ago, his English was really bad.
Stuff and everything.
Done a really good job.
We will show you at least something today. It's not much because we are working on the fixes and everything. And as I can see in the chat, you are constantly typing like fix, optimize, optimize, fix, fix and optimize, fix. And that's what we do. We optimizing and fixing and trying our best as Damirka 2 trying his best. So we will show you something new. It's not much, as I said before, and we will try to play the game. He will try to play the game that he sees for the first time, I guess.
28 months.
Sweet Pion, thanks for 28 months.
Also, there will be a promo code.
Now, this is from 5 days ago, so you're not going to... The promo codes won't work.
There will be a promo code, at least one, maybe more, because literally we need to test it out. Because last time we started to show the promo codes and our site instantly dropped. So yeah, we will try to do it a little bit easier this time. I will answer your questions. I hope there will be no no typical. At least it will be something interesting. And it's already down. Oh, nice. Site is down already. Чё, реально? Значит, не будет промокодов никаких. No promo codes, guys, because site is already down and...
Are
Okay.
those Valencia sunglasses?
Stop the rain.
I don't know, are they?
I'm not God, but I will try to stop the rain. Okay, let me
Thanks for boosting,
take
mate.
1 minute. I'll go down over there and we'll come back in 1 minute.
1 minute chat.
Cheers.
Yes. He's going to shoot the surf. Probably. Why's Tamika wearing a USEC patch? Wouldn't he be bare? That rig has so many patches on it.
Good to be back. Love your raid series episode 21.
Glad you liked it, CQ. Thanks for the 11 months, man.
Hey Pest.
Young Nasty
A few
Man, thanks for 7
back
months.
I asked for some life advice and you told me to write down things that made me happy. Golf was one
Okay,
of those. I
Damirka is...
shot my first hole in one today. Thanks for the advice, Dan.
Congrats, dude. Thanks for the tier 3 for 9 months, and that's awesome work. That's fucking awesome.
back. I don't know who that Чепушила was.
Me too.
Спецсвязь. У тебя есть спецсвязь?
Была где-то. Что это такое?
Not trying to be like nitpicking, but maybe like other guys will comment on this than me. I swear when I was in the army, I didn't want any pouches on my right hand side or minimal pouches because when you're patrolling with your weapon, you want like your arm to go smooth up and down, and you don't want these big bulky pouches so your arm's sticking up like that
Almost 3 years,
all the time.
buddy.
But
Pest
anyway, that's just me nitpicking
Да-да-да,
stuff.
продавайте алюминий.
Покупайте алюминий.
Продавайте его.
А вы покупайте.
Okay.
Like see how he's like patches are right up under his arm. Maybe actually I can't remember. Maybe it was actually a good thing.
We're back.
Scott, thanks
And
for
Damirka is back too. Hopefully.
You could have pouches, but not the big ones.
Naturally, he wasn't.
Maybe he's left hand. He's picked everything
fine,
up on the right hand.
And he will try to play the game again. And he told us that he will be more accurate and more professional, and he will not die at all.
Hey Pest.
But
Already
if he
19
will
months,
actually
Dan.
die
Love the podcast,
from the
by the way,
AI,
can't wait for more.
he will
You
do
and
20
Michael have really
push-ups.
good chemistry.
Hey mate, APS already 19 months down. Love the podcast. By the way, can't wait for more. You and Michael have really good chemistry. Every week they'll be out.
So at least he will be more
Thanks for 10 months.
strong. Окей. Чё, блин? Чё у нас тут есть? Tarkov стрим. Only game. Small stream. Small stream, это что? Ну, мы сделаем вот так.
Oh, I'm in the way.
Stream. So, first of all, let me tell you about what's going on in the studio. As always, we are working on the fixes for the last big patch. Also,
Could probably drop.
we have plans to make some big updates. Big update, at least one this year, with all the stuff. And let me tell you what's in will be in there. At least,
Was there anything in that?
let me tell you about what's going on in the studio. As always,
That looks like a new flashlight. That's about it though. I can't really see anything. Newish.
So, first of all, let me tell you about what's going on in the studio. As always, we are working on the fixes for the last big patch. Also,
Flash is already in the game.
we have
There you go.
plans to make some
There's nothing new.
big updates. Big update, at least one this year, with all the stuff. And let me tell you what's in will be in there. At least what we plan to add in the next big patch.
He didn't click enable PDA.
So,
Уже что-то делать надо, да?
да, ты заходи, играй.
Ой,
So first of all, the streets. Actually, I will show you some new screens of it, like the new areas and everything. It's been a long time since we show you something related to the streets of Tarkov, and right now I have a couple of screenshots of the new areas.
He's just playing on the normal
As I said
servers.
before, we want to make the first iteration of it playable this year. It will not be the whole like planned chunk of the city. It will be just some area. It still will be really big in terms of different buildings and stuff, explorations and everything. And it will be constantly updated and expanded to the final quality, final quantity that we planned for the streets of.
No,
But we
Nikita's
want to,
English was never
release it
this good when he
year, the first
started.
iteration of it. And the main challenge right now is to make it playable in terms of performance and everything, and in terms of network performance, because as I promised before, it must be playable. It must be played with at least 30 or 40 PMCs and a lot of scav AI bosses and everything.
Hey,
So
that episode 21 where Boom became a Foley was hilarious. Absolute commitment to get out of the basement. I laughed when he screamed divide my checks.
Frantic Stain, thanks for the bits, bro, and I'm glad you liked the raid episode. Hey man, I don't watch your Twitch stuff, but I love your Colada build on YouTube. Hope you see it. I'm glad you enjoy it, Street. Thanks for popping in and saying a day.
there is at least like really big task related to the networking with such a big amount of networking entities, and also there is a bigger task to optimize it and to make it playable on the current configurations with the current average FPS that we have. I don't know, like there will be the 40 PMCs at the first iteration. We will see, but at least 20, I think.
The loss thanks to the 14 months.
On that location. 40. 30 or 40 is too much. It's not too much because literally the city is, the location is too big actually, and we need to populate it with the
Less than
PMCs.
3.
Because otherwise it will be felt like something abandoned, and you will find nobody in there.
So it was fun. Thanks for the 27 months,
Okay.
dude. The shirt he's wearing is worth $1,300. Really?
Пока там сиди, я не знаю. So, several screenshots. As you can see, like different kind of areas. Like that building in the fog is a movie theater. Some kind of yards in between and other things. This is the movie theater. It will be fully explorable. I don't know what it is. Some kind of encampment.
Don't know what it is. Some kind of encampment.
The really big part of the city is fully explorable. That's why it's been a long time to make it, actually.
Well, it's got like underground subway section.
Я сейчас ее снесу чем-нибудь. Что там, хрен с ним, форта. Хрен с ним форта 10 тысяч. Нормально. So it's like some kind of underground things. Buildings.
Would you prefer to have street or new movement mechanisms? Little slide like Insurgency Mantle Ladder. I don't want that kind of stuff in Tarkov. I don't want like slides and stuff. It's lame. How many people per raid on streets? They're going to start with 20 and then push to 40. Street is only one level, so I can't hear people below and above on the same level. I wonder what the loop will be. Are there apartments with high value residents?
buildings,
Yeah, I
like
guess.
residential buildings, business centers, supermarkets, and everything. And it's all needs to be done with the quality and the detailization that we prefer, that you will love.
Big
actually.
Dave is
That's
lame.
why
Thanks for 5 months.
we just can't make it simpler. Like we need to make it like full detailed and everything. So every single part of the city will look natural and beautiful. And that's the challenge actually, because we need to combine it all together and make it playable with a 60 FPS on the standard configuration. That's a challenging task actually.
When he says 60 FPS on a standard configuration, means like a everyday person's computer. So I can't see that. I can't see that happening.
Like we could
Like I'll use like Reserve as a reference. When Reserve came out, it was lucky to be like 20 or 30 FPS, and Interchange had 120 plus FPS straight away. It was amazing, but they launched it without any scavs, and then they added scavs to Interchange, and it was the same. It went down to like 30, 40 FPS. Lighthouse very similar. Like most people were struggling to get more than like 70 or 80 FPS. I hold over 200. So I hold over 100 on every map now, including Lighthouse, which is nice. But I have an awesome computer.
Hi Pest.
Not your standard
During your
configuration.
next trip to Europe, are you planning on coming to Mont Blanc and Switzerland?
Yeah, I am.
Pestily moist.
It would be great if I could. Mesmax, sorry.
could actually make only this one location, and it will actually it will feel enough for the whole game, because literally it's like these screenshots is just a like small part of the city, and still it feels like there is lots of places to visit. So yeah. So this is the screenshots. It's not much, but still. Чё ты там уже играешь?
I think Damika just died.
Тебя уже убили, что ли? А ты что, в онлайне играешь?
Да.
Ah, okay. Damirka playing it online.
А что, не надо?
Да можешь онлайн играть, в
Я
принципе.
хочу.
Ну, играй. Ну иди, отжимайся. 20 push-ups. Oh,
Meep streamer
sorry.
returning made Lighthouse go
Coming to Ireland when you are
from
doing
being
your
completely
Europe
unplayable to
trip.
99% smooth. Really? Some people were saying when there was heaps of issues with Meep streaming. Hi, Pest, do you think that you would be coming to Ireland when you are doing your Europe trip? Yes, every country of Europe. Literally every country. Next to 9 months, bro. I hope they have tall buildings that they can do a lot of tricks with culling objects not seen by camera. I'm hoping with all the tall buildings they can do a lot of tricks with culling objects not seen by camera. We'll see. Yeah, at the moment, the only, like, if we do the trip that I'm planning, which isn't really about what we're talking about right now, but if I do the trip next year that I'm planning, it'll be every country besides Ukraine and Russia, but potentially I'll still do Ukraine. I've got to find out exactly the logistics, but I want to do it if I can do it. The highest peak of Ukraine is literally in the bottom left-hand corner. It's the furthest from everything.
Damirka will get killed from the AI. He got actually killed from the player. Да? Я player убил? So it doesn't count. He needs to be killed from Scavy AI.
Не, я могу отжиматься как бы.
Не надо. У тебя вот бот убьет вот в тупую. Голова, глаза с картечи. Вот, за 150 метров. Тогда будешь отжиматься. Promo codes. So, guys, once more. Is the site working right now? The escapefromtarkov.com.
Have you seen what level his account is?
говорили, что
I don't
не
know. He
работает.
probably just gave himself stuff. 42?
Шапка. Она
He-
классная, конечно.
He would
Ещё
have.
обязательно
Look at that.
надену.
Come back.
The escape from Tarkov. Говорили, что он не работает. Говорили, что...
He's done one raid. Like, he just gave himself a level 42 account. He's played 31 hours in the oh no, that's this account. This what? So he's played 921 hours, but that means the game's open for 921 hours. It doesn't mean he actually played for 921.
Кепка, шапка. Она классная, конечно. Я ее еще обязательно одену. Надену. Yes, okay. Let it be. Let it be first one. First promo code. А где они, кстати? Fullscreen cam. Они только на fullscreen каме работают. Я понял. Переход тогда.
There's a paramedic because
First one.
the only thing he's got
Here
XP
you go.
from in raid was healing. That was
So
his
this
first
is the
raid.
first promo code. You should enter it on the site, for example. Yeah, on the site. And you will receive something. I don't know.
The promo
what,
codes won't work now. It's already been done.
but you will receive some goods, some stuff. The code is Terror Group 6203.
That means the
There's the
wipe's
stamp.
on the 6th of February 23.
Let's drink, my comrade.
Confirmed wipe.
Let's 03.
Wipe confirmed for the 6th of Feb next year, chat.
У тебя есть juice time-то?
Yes, of course.
Let's drink, my comrade.
Juice time. It's like
18 months.
Half an
Thanks
hour
for
in.
all the content over the years,
Worked,
through
can't
thick
log in.
and thin.
Worked,
If I've
can't
learned
log in.
one thing,
Yeah,
it's that
sorry.
Pestily is a salute.
I am
Love
asleep.
your Earl stuff.
Where are my
Glad you're
salutes, chat?
about making it. It shows. Big love.
Love the IRL stuff. Glad you're passionate about making it. It shows. I'm glad you enjoy it. Glad you enjoy it. The Raft from Raft videos this week. I'm actually really excited to show you guys that one.
Like, you need to log in to actually use the promo code. Okay, what's next?
Thanks for that.
I promised you to tell what's going on, what's the plans. So the first thing that we wanted to make this year is first iteration of the city, as I show you some screenshots and everything. The second thing is the whole functionality.
So he reckons that they'll get first iteration of Streets this year. Smaller version.
Already 3 months. Love your content.
I would put money on, if it's this year, December. Probably around Christmas. Ruster 1997, thanks for the 3 months. Mick Drummer, thanks for the 5 months.
Streams, man, especially your raid series. This is my second wipe with a few mates and loving it. Keep up the solid work. You absolute king.
Thanks, man.
Related to the lighthouse keeper, and there are a lot of things to actually say about him and what actually he will do in the game, but I will not tell you about it because I want this element of surprise. You will see it by yourself. So we are working on the whole big functionality related to the new trader, like full in-game in-rate trader. So you will see. And of course his personal bodyguard and everything. So you will see it. This is pretty big, like pretty important part of the game related to the storyline and everything. The audio overhaul, the rework of audio, and we decided to replace the Steam audio, and we decided to make it the other way, and finally at least try to get rid of all of the issues related. All of the issues related to the audio. So hopefully we will actually complete this year, and the audio will be better.
A lot of people think the issues are with Steam audio, and it's really not. It's really not. Personally, like binaural audio over regular, I feel like it's a lot better, but whatevs. So, I'm not trying to like crush the hopes and dreams of you guys, but when it comes to the audio in Tarkov, back in 2017 and 18, it was when Interchange came out, which I think was mid to end of 2018. Before then, the audio in Tarkov was flawless. Like, I'm talking, you could be third floor office in factory, and you would hear someone at the forklift on fucking factory, right? you would just straight over there. That's where a player is. Someone's just running over from forklift. And you would hear people running around everywhere. Someone would be like in the bathroom. Someone would be down in the fucking pit area, right? It was amazing. Well, you could hear a key being used on the other side of resort. No, that was a bug. That was a different code. You're just trying to be a fucking smartass. T Nasty, thanks for the 41 months. Papa Fett 90, thanks for the 6 months in advance tier 1.
The 6th of February 2023.
Whiskey Medic 20, thanks for 7 months.
Be a wipe #Thursday.
Well, you never know. There hasn't been a wipe on a Monday. But anyway, so what I'm saying is the audio in Tarkov was really good. I loved it. I didn't think there was any issues with it. What happened was Interchange came out. This is actually what happened. Interchange came out and every motherfucker was like, hang on, I'm like in the middle of the mall and I can hear someone going underneath in the basement running along. And you'd be like, hey, there's someone fucking downstairs. Or you'd be like underneath Tech Light and you'd hear someone running around Tech Light and looting in Tech Light, right? And people were like, oh, this is shit. I shouldn't be able to hear through 1.5 feet of concrete. Seriously, you shouldn't really be able to hear through 1.5 feet of concrete, particularly in a mall, right? So what they did was they put the occlusion levels on the levels of like, if you're on the same like vertical plane as someone, then you'll hear them. But if they're below you, you won't hear them. And that is where all the issues stem from. So what happens is you'll stand on the staircase now on fucking factory on the 3rd floor of the office area on the staircase. You'll stand there and then someone will be underneath you and they'll run up. You won't hear them until you can physically fucking see them. And so then what happened was people were like, this fucking audio's broken up. I couldn't hear shit. But it's kind of like saying, well, they're below you. There's like fucking this much concrete. You shouldn't be able to hear them. And that's where then there's all these like invisible like force fields of like on-off sounds where the sound cuts on and off. And that's why people get really frustrated. Like, oh, this is fucking stupid. I don't know where they are. And because of all those like occlusion levels and stuff, sometimes you'll be like on the 3rd floor of dorms and customs and you'll hear someone on the ground floor, but you won't hear them on the 2nd floor. Or you'll be on the ground floor of dorms and you'll hear someone perfectly on the 2nd, but you won't hear them on the 3rd. So why can you hear someone from the 3rd down on the ground floor, but you can't hear someone on the 3rd floor down from the ground floor? Like it's a clusterfuck. And honestly, I know it's not like realistic, but I hate the word realistic in Tarkov anyway. They should just totally fuck off their occlusions, leave Steam audio in, and then it's just like, have you guys played Hunt Showdown? It would be exactly like Hunt Showdown. You could be on the roof in a building on Hunt Showdown and you would literally hear someone creeping out in the fucking bush right next to the building on the ground floor if they make a noise. So be it. You just go, they're straight down in that direction. People try and wallbang and stuff like that. But at least there's none of that. Like you can be confident in the sound that you hear in the direction you hear. Anyway. And so them removing Steam audio isn't going to fix anything. They need to remove the coding that they put in on top for those occlusion levels, like the occlusion factors. That's the end of my TED talk. Honestly, the fucking... I don't want to say it's the stupidest thing, because it's not stupid. They're trying to do what they can to fix it. Maybe removing Steam audio is required to remove the occlusions. I don't know. But I just feel like them going, we're just going to get rid of Steam audio and try something different. Won't work.
The charisma skill rework.
I'll correct that. It could work, but it sounds like a lot more work when they could just remove the occlusions.
It's not actually something big, but there's a plenty like big list of
maybe they should switch to an audio library that has better occlusion built in. Maybe
influence on different areas of the game related to traders and different kind of things. So yeah,
I need to go back and listen to that. Sorry.
Then there's a plenty like the charisma skill rework this year, and the audio will be better. The charisma skill rework it's not actually something big, but there's a plenty like big list of the changes in this skill, because literally it will influence on different areas of the game related to traders and different kind of things. So yeah.
So currently the charisma skill does nothing. You got to have level 51 charisma. It literally does nothing. He's saying that's going to have some sort of influence over your traders. It says in the actual like tooltip for charisma, reduces cost of items by 7,000% or some shit like that. So yeah.
The next thing we will show you this podcast. We have a video of it, and you will see it. Also, the different changes to skills related to body armor, heavy and light ones. The next thing is we will change and like make it more real. The movement on the angled surfaces, like the leg positions and everything, foot position actually. So it will look more real. I hope actually everything loved the new animations that we introduced in the last big update.
Я думаю, мне стоит оффлайн играть, потому что долго ожидание это все.
Да пофиг, я же говорю, какая разница. Я сейчас, кстати, включу тебе Тарков стрим. There is a lot of things related to storyline quests, and again, I can't tell you about them because the storyline quest is the most important thing in the game for me right now. This is like the crucial thing in the game, with all the functionality, with all the quests, and as I said before, it will be available only on release. So you we will not able to test it on the beta. All of the storyline quests, they will be available only with the release of the game. It's important, and the amount of features related to the storyline quests is pretty big, and I just simply can't tell you about it because it's too cool to know it early. So let's wait for it.
All right, so I'll tell you what I know about the storyline quest from what Nikita said over the years, because over the last 5 years he's said a fair bit, and so has the staff and that, and in questions and stuff. So storyline quest / tasks will be with 1.0. So it's meant to be somewhere between 70 and 120 tasks. Every task that we're doing right now in the game is actually going to be a side task. And there's actually going to be a main storyline quest. The storyline, you'll start in one part of the game. This could have changed, but realistically, this is what they've said over the years. You would start in one section of Tarkov, and you would slowly progress through the rest of the maps and discover them and the traders through doing the storyline tasks. Kind of like, I guess, not really Stalker, I don't know. Kind of like other games where it's like you don't instantly have access to all traders. You would like spawn in and you do like the introduction task that you get for Jaeger, and then you get access to Jaeger. Like, so it's kind of like you'll progress through some of the storyline quests, then you'll get access to all the traders. The difference between the first quest and the last quest is meant to be you escape from Tarkov. So by the time you get to task number 70 or 120, whatever the fuck it's going to be, you get to there and literally you go to terminal and then you escape from Tarkov and then you enter the end game. Now, previously they said the end game was going to be open world. Is it going to be open world? I'll let you guys decide. I would lean towards no. I think at best they'll do something like Division. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. The storyline's meant to have, like I said, 70 to 120 quests, cinematics. You're meant to get introduced to like different aspects and elements of the game. So, for example, the Lightkeeper on Lighthouse is also meant to be like a major turning point or a major player of the game as well. So hopefully it's really amazing. Hopefully it's really sweet. I think, and this I could be wrong, but there was some point very long time ago, there was slight discussion on the storyline quest would be kind of like where you do your tutorial as well. So like that's where you kind of learn the game in the first, say, 5 or 10 tasks. But have to wait and see on that too. Every task that you've done in the game right now in Escape from Tarkov is a side quest of that main storyline. My ads are about to kick in, so I'll let the ads kick in while you guys talk. Still, without aggression towards Nikita, did you watch his lecture in Russian where he talked about how to make games? I don't speak Russian and I don't even know what you're talking about. In Soviet Russia, game make you. When the real game releases, there won't be wipes anymore. They don't know. It was in 2014. I've watched some stuff from way, way back, but I can't remember. Like, I've seen animations of lockpicking, and I can't even remember the stuff that was in those dev blogs of it was like 2014, 2015, 2016. I watched all like the old dev blogs and stuff. And I think they were in Russia. I probably did see it. So are we going to live long enough to see that? I don't know. I honestly think they'll try and get Tarkov out next year. Okay, so like to give perspective, then there's 2 maps left they need to finish the release of Tarkov, Terminal and Streets of Tarkov. Once they get those 2 maps done, I know it says town and suburbs on.
To 60.
I know it says town and suburbs on the map, but they're going to release it after they get their Terminal and Streets. And if they can get Streets first iteration out this year, say mid next year, they can get Terminal. End of next year, they could be releasing it. I don't know. I don't think Terminal's a big map. I think Terminal's like the size of Factory. Like, do you guys remember the action RPG, what do you call it? Live action Tarkov short series they made? Like those 6 episode short series? The one that was like that live action thing? That's a prelude to Tarkov. Now, at the end of that, there is the big battle at Terminal. That is what Terminal is. That's the map of Terminal. And that's where you're meant to escape. So Terminal is going to be a part of Arena though, isn't it? No, that is not. Okay, so in the Arena trailer, they're at an airport and it says Terminal, like it's an airport terminal. The map Terminal is on Shoreline. You can see it on Shoreline. EFT Wiki Shoreline map. Actually, no, Map Genie. Map Genie Tarkov. This is Terminal. All right, that is literally Terminal, the map Terminal right there. So you'll go to this point here, you'll pay to get in there, and then you extract. That's an airport? No, it's a harbor. It's a harbor. Like a terminal can be a harbor. Looks like it would make a good arena map. It's bigger than Resort. Resort's not big though. So yeah, that is. So look, they need Terminal done, and then they need to do Streets, and then they can do it. Then they could technically release 1.0 with the stories.
Такой список мне, конечно, написали.
It's not the entry of Labs in Raid. No, it's not. That's in Factory, and also Labs entry is going to be in Factory and Streets of Tarkov. I actually think the entry will be in Streets, but you can extract through Factory. I think that's what's going to happen.
Belt fan machine gun also planned. The new zones, areas of the hideout. Actually, we plan to finally upgrade like the hideout with the new areas. And actually, we plan to show you something on this podcast, but unfortunately, we got late, and you will see it later. Some new areas, and for example, the gym will be available, and you'll be able to do some kind of exercises to level up your strength. The new.
But they spoke about that in the past. That was a good year ago. But they were going to make it. They said they want to make the hideout so it's got extra areas, including the gym. And there's meant to be the shooting range or firing range, whatever it's called, a level 2 of that where you can have moving targets, be able to reset the target, all that kind of stuff. That's also meant to be coming, or they've spoken about that in the past of something they wanted to do. The problem with it is Nikita over the years goes, I want to do all these things. And then obviously he talks about all these things he wants to do, and then he has to narrow it back in. Otherwise, it would never finish, right? So when this Tarkov TV was this week. When?
Grouping system and friends system, so you'll be able to finally gather up with your friends before the raid, before the matching process. It will be much easier. This functionality also will be utilized in the arena, and that's why we need to do it right now. FSR 2.0, actually we plan to show you the differences between FSR 1.0 and 2.0 this podcast, but again we got late with it, and we will show it later, or we will just release it. The new volumetric fog and new weapons, some of them I will show you this podcast.
What was that? New volumetric fog?
Other things,
new
actually,
weapons.
it's not a final list, it's just the things that in work right now, so we still have plans for more stuff, of course, like optimization, network optimizations and stuff. And right now,
Carmel, thanks for the 15 months.
Like, this is what we're working right now, the whole list. And again,
thanks for 10 months.
And the most important thing for us is first iteration of the Streets of Tarkov. I know that you are waiting for the advanced armor hitboxes and everything. We will try to fit it in, because literally is not too much time left till the end of this year, and the amount of fixes and features and stuff are pretty big, but we will try to make it. But I can't promise you that we will make it this year. But who knows, actually, because it's not so hard task actually, but still it's pretty challenging in terms of like actual physical modeling of the protection areas and stuff of different body armor.
So the modular body armor and hitboxes. Modular body armor and hitboxes. So this is a very interesting one. So EFT wiki 6B43. EFT wiki slick armor. All right, so for example, the ads that come up on my thing. This is 6B43, and then this is the slick armor. When you're wearing these armors, when they're done, this will only protect you when you're shot inside this protection area. If you get shot up here or on the sides, there's no body armor there, and you'll just get cut up. So something like a 6B43 actually has a lot more side protection and an actual better coverage, which means a slick armor potentially will be a lot less effective than something like a Zabrello. So this is actually going to make a real big change. I think armors like the killer armor will probably be meta. They're kind of already meta, but you know what I mean, like Gen 4 meta all the way. Yeah, so Gen 4 assault would actually be really strong. Stuff like that. Anything that has actual good coverage. So the cheaters will be even more OP. Mate, name a change in the game that would make cheaters less OP. Effective anti-cheat pest. Righto.
Pestily moist.
And the modular body armor stuff is also they want to make it so there's body armors that you can have, like, you put different pouches onto however you want your configuration.
Что-то джуз, конечно, вообще сегодня крепкий такой. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that on my Twitter I got several hundreds of questions about the EFT and everything. I will try to read them and answer them at least on something. And let's watch how Damirko play. And if he will die from the Scav AI, he will do 20 push-ups. And actually he did. But I think he died from a PMC. So he is free again.
King J
Free of
Chuan.
obligations.
На завод хочу.
Иди на завод.
Да, ну, побегать.
Что бы еще такого сказать? А что за щипчики такие?
Ай, лёдик закидывать в чай.
Сок.
Yes.
Угу.
Так называемый сок.
Как дела в офисе?
Весело?
Весело? Нормально.
Никто не курит.
Никто не курит.
Alright, so big fun, well, dude.
После того, как я быканул.
AK93, thanks for 3 months as well.
Вообще никто. Здоровый образ жизни, прежде всего.
Email me login code. Что происходит? Guys are constantly typing something about can't sign on the website, no verification code. I don't know, guys, because literally I never. I will actually see maybe something. А чё, почему Дамирку спрашивают после тискренной улицы?
Ну, я не знаю, да, почему меня тегнули. А кто ты вообще? Наш кто спрашивает?
Big long stream today, father. I'll probably do 8 hours.
Somebody asked about where
Refresh
is
the page
Hulk,
if it's only 360p.
and I have a surprise for you. I have a video.
The question I have is why didn't they ADS?
Hey Pest, keep up the good work. Need some more fishing. And plus I tell my wife Will is lame.
Well, is lame. Widdenler. Thanks for 9 months. Plus Wader, thanks for 12 months. Kitty Sniffles, thanks for 4 months. Donut of Death not done yet. I fucking hate the donut slot so much. I really do hope they do the other other models of that org so you can actually put rails on and stuff. I best really enjoy the audio on your recent YouTube raid video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. How did you rate using this in real life? Look, it's alright. Could be worse.
Okay, that was the video of Og, and the sounds are not like ready yet, because literally I didn't make the sounds for Og, and it was kind of surprise for me, because literally it's still being done. It's not ready yet. There will be sounds and the animations is not ready yet. It's like work in progress. Okay or not? Come on. Так, сейчас я вызову уборщицу. Да. Увольняйте его, да. Да.
I hear the org's a good gun.
Что он сделал?
I don't think it's bad. It's better than some stuff I've used. Like I'd rather the Orgo,
Конечно,
the
увольняйте.
Indonesian rifle I
Все,
used.
до связи. I got one simple question.
What's that?
Что-то было вообще.
Блять, я перезаряжался, прыгнул и умер на шкафу.
На шкафу умер. I got one simple question for you guys. Is the site working right now?
Антисекмен убил. Почему я не везет? Зачем я перезаряжался?
Hey, Roll, how you going, mate?
Because if the site works right now, I will be able to show you the second promo code a little bit later.
It's not live. This is not live.
Okay, what do we have to show you for today? Like again, it's not much actually, because all of the stuff that is being done right now, I just can't show you, because like it's too exclusive even for the podcasts like this. It must be experienced by yourself.
I wonder what he means by that. If he means like he's going to do what they did in the last Christmas patch, where it was like no patch notes, we'll just dump everything out there and you guys can just enjoy it or not enjoy it.
Let's show you another video.
Not filling the goals 2020-22.
The video called buffs, repair buffs. So with the manual repair, with the help of the kits, repair kits, you will have a chance to buff your weapon
Well, a lot of projects not finished yet.
or armor.
I'm not doing the Punisher tournament anymore. We'll be doing Starlight stuff over the next week or two. Shed build started. Now let's focus on this for a sec.
Or armor.
Repair can enhance. Enhance. It's got that little icon. Ah, okay, so it prevent malfunctions.
No, the thing is, again, you will have a chance.
Damage reduction
buff
common.
weapon, like to have a damage reduction buff for your armor, or some like durability reduction for your weapon.
Malfunction protection rare buff, malfunction protection common buff. Oh, there's a chance to have even. It's like even a chance you can get a rare one as well. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's going to be based off skills. The good thing about this stuff, which I know not everyone will give a fuck, but in my opinion, having stuff that forces you to spend more money, it's a bit of a money sink for the rich. Surely it's not a 50% damage reduction though.
And malfunction protection and everything, and it's related.
Damage reduction common buff, damage reduction rare buff. Yeah, was it? I think that 50% must have been a variable they hadn't done yet. Hopefully it leads into a buff for bolties. Dude, that would actually be alright. Literally an RPG now? It literally says that in the About Me section of Escape from Tarkov.
Actual skill, utilizing the repair kits. I don't know, it's cool, I think. Something from the RPGs, you know? Like some kind of... как заточка по-английски? Этих ножей.
I think it's a damage reduction on the HP of the armor, not the PMC, correct.
Как бы начинается.
Doesn't it as in online? What?
Absolute morons.
Somebody told me that you talked about me. Is that true?
Моронами. Да?
Were you?
А чё бы нет?
А почему нет? У тебя, кстати, вот тут вот такой. А ты что, пил, что ли, так?
Через её, да. Я
Господи.
всю жизнь так делаю.
А, ну ладно, хорошо. Окей.
В разведке так не учили.
Guys, like it's really been a long time, and I'm so glad to see you all in the chat. Like, I know, like we know, everybody knows that BSG loves you, and
It's the Lord of Scorpions. Oh,
we
sorry.
Подсказывают,
Apologies,
как
Lord.
Хеннинг.
we are wishing
My lord?
only the best for you, like every time, every single time. So
Just broke my ankle. I hope you're a speedy recovery, man.
Сюда, кто там стреляет?
у меня уже красненький такой немножечко.
Get him, Jamaica.
The best weapon in the game, RD704. Yes or no? Nerf it or not?
I'd probably go with no.
Животик боли на...
Fuck is his arm, mate?
Животик бошечка вообще болит. Очень болит. Я не могу, вот этот вот сущийся кондей у меня просто... Он задевает фибры моей души.
Кто?
Он вносит дисбаланс в мою жизнь.
Только что.
Сущийся кондей.
It's the Tarkov TV from the other day, yeah.
I know that some of you interested what's going on with the arena, and I can tell you, we are working on it, and we plan to, like, everything goes as planned for it. We are making other arenas, as you, some of us at least noticed that there will be one more arena on the stadium, and another arena. So we plan to add 4 arenas on the start, maybe more actually. I don't know the amount of the gameplay modes in arena. Again, we always want to do as much as possible, but the arena itself has like a lot of functionality and features related to the matchmaking, ranking and stuff, and all the like near cyber sport things. As like we position it like the game ready to be used in esports and everything.
Bill Wills thinks it's
That's
21
why
months, dude.
there will be spectator will be added, and it will be like an item for it, as I said before, some kind of like camera or something, and actually it will be an item within the world of the EFT, so we'll actually have an ability to use it in the EFT too, and record like head cams and stuff, head cam footages and everything, and show it to your friends, for example. So we are working on it. Like that's a fully like there is a lot of things that will be done from the scratch, a lot of new interfaces and everything. So that's why it was always positioned like the standalone game, and even the different team making it real. So we will show you something new about the arena as soon as possible again, but for now it's just like the production process, because if we decide to make something to show you some kind of promotional materials, it always drains our time and everything, and it's better for us to use this time and this strength to actually do things, not show things.
They said that it would be out spring. Spring, it'd be on ETS. That's what. We've got a couple of months. But yeah. Should they add death replays? I think they should add the ability to go back and see how you died and the other people's angle post raid. So when everyone's finished leaving the raid, there's no one else in there. You can't gain any information to, tell teammates and stuff like that. Like the raid's completely over. Like 45 minutes after you die, you should be able to go back and check out how you died and the other person's perspective and stuff. I don't see any negative in that at all. Like, when you play a CS competitive match and you can download the post game, I can't see any issue with that at all. I haven't played PUBG since 2017, so I can't really say if it's like PUBG or not. I think it would actually give people decent perspective on how bad the cheating is or not. But honestly, that's probably why they don't do it. There's 2 reasons why they wouldn't do that. Money, and it potentially would show how bad it is or not bad. But the thing is, like, the vocal minority is usually the loudest. So say there is like, just say like 1% of people cheating, like 1 in every 100. Or even if it's less. If everyone started spamming footage of all the people cheating all the time, it's only going to make the game look worse, right? Whereas even if 99% of people aren't cheating, or even if like 99.99% of people aren't cheating, and they're literally just fucking people, like, if there's 100,000 players, but 1,000 people are killing fuckloads of people, then there's going to be a lot of footage of it, and that will just make people assume that it's really fucking horrific. It's not 1%, it's like 1 in 3. If it's 1 in 3, you would die to a cheater every single raid. Like realistically, like think about it. If you die to a cheater every 5 raids and there's 10 people per raid, that's 1 in 50. If you die to a cheater 1 in 10 raids, that's 1 in 100. That's 1%. I played all day yesterday. I did, I don't know, 30 something raids, not a single sus death. And it would have been like 40 raids I did, 50 raids.
There are no cheaters in Tarkov.
I'm not saying there aren't cheaters, but anyone who thinks it's 1 in 3 is delusional.
Buff HK 416. It's possible. That's possible. By 556. 556 was already buffed actually. So in the pretty like it was a pretty big, the big one. So I don't know about verification code, guys. I don't know. Like maybe something wrong with it. I hope the support team are watching this stream and will help you, or the problem will be solved within several minutes. Site is working. Buff killer.
Well, Esports affect how Tarkov or is affect the Tarkov game, or just arena when it comes to balancing?
Yes, we have a support team.
And
like
meta.
a lot of employees related to the support team.
Will Esports affect the Tarkov game or just arena when it comes to balance and meta? I don't know. It depends on how much Nikita tries to balance Tarkov based off the arena. I don't think he will too much, but it's Nikita. Anyone's gamble, anyone's guess.
А чё, где ЧВК? А, где только был?
Ты главное смотри, не подохни от этих. Will сет этот modernized. Блин, слишком быстро все бежит. А мне еще сок такой крепкий. Buff support team. Okay. Unconscious states. Yes. The thing is,
I hate the idea of unconscious states.
all of the tasks related to the unconscious states and animational ragdoll system, they are near, somewhere near, and I hope we will start working on them and show you some results this year. And like again, it will correlate to the pretty big amount of other features in the game right now, so it will need additional works on the old subsystems to make it playable again, to make it without any critical bugs and everything. And for those who don't understand what it is, so you will have an option to knock down the player with the grenades, with the like hit of the bullets and everything. If you will hit them in the leg, for example, the player will fall down. He'll actually not lose conscious, like he will just fall down and will try to get up. But if he will sustain some kind of critical damage, or it will be in another good state of health, he will lose his conscious, and yeah, he will just lie down, and you will be able to do with him everything you want. That's why we need to add like two-player functionality. That means that we need to add the ability to punch it with the stimulants, with the morphine, with the adrenaline. So you will help your friend to get up. You will hit him with the adrenaline, for example, to get him up from the unconscious state. And
how did he not break his legs then? What level's Dimitri's skills?
you can just imagine the amount of work related to it, and the network synchronization,
Love
the
you,
animations, the transitions between animational ragdolls to actual animations. It's not an easy task, especially in the network, like the multiplayer game.
I don't like the idea of unconscious states at all. I think unconscious state. I think it's bad enough when you kill 2 or 3 players in a team and there's the 4th man. Like imagine if there's a 4-man, you knock 1 or 2 of them down and they just fuck. It must be a small chance or something. I don't know. Down is out unless you're a team in a team game. Well, see, the thing is, Nikita wants to make it as much team orientated as possible, but I just don't like the idea. Double tap them? I don't know. Squads are already OP. Yeah, squads are strong. One more tedious mechanic. If the game was squads only, that would be cool, but seems no good otherwise. Passengers run with rubber bullets, just knocking out players would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the idea of that at all. As in, I don't like the idea of unconscious state.
Ты еще не помер? А почему так ярко у нас светят эти лампочки? Я не могу вообще. Мне нужен чил. Мне нужен расслабон какой-то. Key-light. О. О, да. Отлично. А тут так светит ярко. Во, как в темноте сидим. Во, отлично. Меня никто не видит, правда, теперь. Подожди, я почти.
DC players will like it.
Вот, нормально.
Я даже выжил и убил человека.
Потрясающе. Ты сегодня не отжимаешься, я понял. Sex confirmed. Нифига.
What about solo lobbies? If you group it's versus other group people.
Что надо? Я работаю сейчас на стриме. Да. Да.
See, another thing about Tarkov that people just forget is eventually there's going to be karma for killing people of your own faction. Like if you're a bear, you're not meant to kill other bears. If you're a USEC, you're not meant to kill other USEC, and it's going to be an actual part of the game. So it's going to be a totally different game to what we're used to. I'm really interested in seeing how it's going to be when like all the people that like W key like sweat lords and all their whole livelihoods are based around like W keying PvP. I'm really interested to see what will happen. Ready for the tears? Dude, people are going to lose their fucking bananas. How the heck can you tell? I have enough trouble telling who is Scav player. You'll have to verbally talk to people. Like you'll have to go, oi, bro, you bear or USEC? And they'll be like, I'm a USEC. And you'll be like, prove it. And you'll have to press F1. And then I'll use a fucking soundboard and be like, yeah, I'm a USEC. And I'll go, and then clap. Press F1 to prove your identity. Yeah. Talk like IRL. That sounds awful. What Tarkov's going to be like. It's meant to be like a Bev versus USEC game.
Деньги подвезли. Сколько? 3000 рублей? В жопу засунь себе их, давай.
Are you a killer or a friend?
Давай, Дамилька, выпьем за твое здоровье сока. А то ты совсем пропал.
Куда я пропал? Вот он я.
Then why do Raiders have USEC and Bear? I don't know.
Okay. What's more to show you, my friends?
Oh, okay. To answer that question, the Raiders are... What's the word? People, defectors of the actual conflict, and they've been employed by Terror Group to work for Terror Group. Defectors. Raiders are defectors from the conflict that have gone to work for Terror Group. That's the answer to your question. They're not rogues.
Сумасшедший.
The
There's
defectors.
like madness in the chat. So many questions, so many perfections, so many church ranchings. Oh, second promo code. Let's go.
Только second?
Let's go! Блин, реально, сок.
Маринуешь, конечно.
Ну, извините. Заставка с таймера, full screen cam. The second one. Here we go. The code is the room, like just room with secrets. Room with secrets. This is the second promo code.
Would turning off friendly fire ruin the game at that point?
Да, я понял.
Yes, it would ruin the game. What RS, thanks for 10 months.
Где же баня?
Maybe, can I get that hat in game? No.
А что
Did we just
такое?
become
Тут
best
слышно?
friends? Thanks
Did
for
we
9
just
months,
become
everyone.
best
Actually.
friends?
А как его? Что с ним? Так? Вот так?
Be safety.
Или вот?
Не показывай на себе, как говорится.
Я не делаю себе вреда. Twitch, I'm not doing anything illegal. Just
Это наоборот.
fully legal stuff. Personal protection. So the second promo code just went in. I hope you enjoyed.
I'm really
what
new to this
we
game, but that's Nikita, right? Yeah, that's
sent
Nikita
to you.
on the left.
And let's see what we got more. The next video, it's not like something special. It's like not special at all, actually. It's just a new animation of Glocks. Glocks! А, это типа потеплее. И тебя подсветить, тебя не видно ни хрена. Glocks!
Lorks. What, it's just got a slightly different slide on it? What am I missing? Animation? What did I miss? Is it really that different? That's the same. Isn't that all the same? The hand actions do look a little bit smoother. The full auto switch is modeled down.
Yes, the new Glock animations.
Я опять выжил.
Somebody decided that this is a pretty important video to show you. I love gun animations, and I love the animation department in our team. They are doing fantastic work, unique work in the whole video game industry. And please send them some love. Ты чё, умер уже?
Нет. Правда, руки поломали.
Kimbo?
Это мой чат, что это такое? Хотите убрать вообще? Боже мой. Чат персонально забрать. О, погнали. When is snow coming? The snow and the seasonal changes will be in the DLCs.
Has been known for a
Вообще,
while.
конечно, ребята, кто смотрит чат из Support Team, напишите мне, пожалуйста, в личку, почему люди в чате жалуются, что они не могут логиниться. И в ним не приходит код верификации. Проблема с письмом. Snow.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Autumn.
thinking, Anzi. So I wonder how
All the
implements
season
they'll
of
implement
things will
snow
be
will
as
divide the player
DLCs.
base.
And of course it will not be early enough, because literally still we have a plan to release the game. Okay.
He's the PB19, isn't he?
How about some
The longest time was my favorite gun.
break, like the juice time for the 3 minutes? I need to recharge my juice. Are you okay with that? Let's wait for the dramatic death of the Mirka and switch on to the juice time. Давай, дохни. Пойдем.
Он же двоих чуваков убил, вы думаете.
The Mirka like is kicking it right now. Like he plays a lot better, and that's why like he's good. He's good for today for sure. Positional audio compatibility. As I said before,
Why is everyone
try to
asking about these
rework,
shirt and
remove,
sunglasses?
and change the Steam audio for something else, and the whole audio system will work differently. So we just need to wait for it. Lever action shotguns. It's possible. Ты там что, вообще нагибаешь всех, что
Я
ли?
думал, это ЧВК, это дикий.
Anything lever action would be so much fun.
Ну что, все понял, ЧВК не будешь. Я двоих убил ЧВК.
Buff as well. It was already buffed. You didn't notice it. M16. M16 is planned. M16A something. Buff my pants. I will try.
I don't understand how people react
Buff
stream.
G36. Already buffed several times.
I don't understand how people do react streams for like 8 to 10 hours a
Buff
day.
MCX. It's possible.
Look, I'm actually interested in this topic, and
The
I'm
game
like,
will be on something. Kill. It's too fast.
Havoc, WZ, thanks for the prompt.
Ну ты сейчас двинешь коня или выживешь, пойдем на перерыв.
Вообще, может,
G36 Ergo. Okay. Buff Shoreline. Okay. Buy 545. Okay. Buff Toz. No, I will not buff Toz. It's like the God's weapon. Nerf 45.
The God's weapon.
Okay. Offline co-op options. Yes. There is a lot of things planned for the offline co-op. And I really... Ты выиграл? Красавчик. I really love when the streamers or content makers make some unique events within the co-op mode. Like, it's so fun to watch. Like, I'd love to see more of these videos or like streamer events when they try to, you know, like storm the lighthouse or like protect the left wing of the resort. Like, it's always so fun to watch, and I hope the amount of these events will be like there will be more events of this, and hopefully we'll have more additional tools and everything within the co-op mode to have the ability to make it more.
If they made the ability so you
Like
could
something
respawn,
like
that would be
show or
so good.
To make it more interesting to watch. Okay, let's have a short break for the 2 or 3 minutes called juice time. Don't switch to anything else. Не переключайтесь
The co-op mode,
Тут
not the squad
реклама.
mode.
Реклама, короче, там.
You want
Loving the
respawn but
raid
not
series
survive?
lately.
Так.
Boomers sound
Где она?
top notch.
Где же...
Are you not fucking listening, bro? I want respawn in offline co-op. We're literally talking about offline co-op here. Like, how good would it be if you were playing an offline co-op and you do, like, I don't know, you're doing like a thing where you're killing each other and then you're like, all right, let's reset. You don't have to reload back in.
Just time-то? Тут just time. А, вот just time.
How long does juice time go for? Hello? Chat, you broke it.
Ку-ку! We are back! Yeah.
All right. What's he going to say in the next 28 minutes? Anything exciting?
At least one thing that's left to show you, and also another promo code. Let's hit it with the promo code. Мне сладкое нельзя, я на диете сижу. А тут такой сладкий сок, сумасшедший просто. The next one, Eclipse. The next promo code is Eclipse, so go ahead and try to enter it. For those who are having problems with the site, we are sorry.
WRX Scooby, thanks for 6 months, dude.
Positive that the technical team
Punch bag,
right now
punching
is
bag,
working
26
for
thanks
the
for 2 months.
solving of the problems.
Clips.
No audio? Да ладно. Can you hear me? Somebody said no audio.
Есть звук.
Okay. Nice. Можно дальше делать, кстати. Вот, даже так даже прикольнее, честно говоря. Мне что-то напоминает новогодний стрим, где я тоже напился сока. Просто жестенько. Было жестенько вообще. Просто. Okay, let's show you. I will show you the last video that we prepared for today. Again, the sounds are not ready yet. It's all work in progress.
Hey man, love
Here you
your
go.
work.
Thanks, dude. Guys, the Junior Double O, thanks for 2 months.
Loving the raid series. Your latest episode with no sound was awesome. The Earl stuff is top notch too.
I you liked it. Glad you enjoyed it, Raptor. Thanks for the 14 months. So what's it called in SR2? Knock off MP7. When are they going to add a 22 into this game? Dude, you don't want a 22 into the game. And it's the shrimp pistol.
That was SR3M. I love the animations, like the animations top notch, and all of this stuff. Like it's like
The
finally
SR3M.
we're getting there adding more dynamic animations. Eclipse doesn't work, somebody said. The promo code. Russian MP7. Actually, yes, it's a Russian MP7. Chamber is 9 by
39.
21.
Люблю чат.
I think it's a 9 by
А я
39.
нет.
Нехорош.
Нехороший. Eclipse is working. All right. Flamethrower. No, I'm sorry. It's not planned. As well as Molotov cocktails, bows. Как арбалет по-английски? Crossbows. I personally don't like the crossbows and the bows and everything in the shooter games. I know they could be kind of effective, but I personally don't love them. All of this like mechanics related to it. Выруби лампочку эту нафиг, мешается, ну, раздражает меня. Бесит вообще.
Stop fucking up. That's what he said. Stop fucking around.
AK9 RPG, AKAN94, Christmas, at sex. Arena machine guns, RPD, FAMAS. When is wipe? 90 там бумага. А вон она там стоит на полочке. 50 cal. Узи. Бейсбол бэт. Кстати, бейсбол бэт было бы неплохо добавить, на самом деле. С гвоздями. Panzer Shrek. Yeah, the revolver. R-SHA-12. 12.6, 12.7 revolver. Yes, it's planned. It's planned. Minigun. Throw in something. Flamethrower. Scorpion. Arena. Galil. Tactical groin kick. Lever action. Already told you about it. The clan system.
I believe the 12.7 revolver he's talking about is the Rhino, isn't it? Something like that.
A812. M249. Honey Badger. Honey Badger is planned actually. HK just
They're not adding the Desert Eagle.
Planned.
Rhino doesn't come in 50 cal? Don't know then.
Gila Hammer. It's possible actually, because
Когда добавить? Когда вот это добавить?
for the Gila Hammer, we will have some kind of features related to the hammer. You will see it by yourself. ACR is outdated actually. GZ75 AK12. The whole lineup of the AK12, AK15, TR3, it's all will be added a little bit later with the whole lineup of the AK12 family. Desert Eagle, yes.
I want more AKs. There's not enough.
ACR, L85. The customizable rigs, as I said before, they are frozen. This feature is frozen because literally we have more important stuff to do. So somewhere later, I don't know, maybe after release, we will add this functionality, add this new feature called customizable rigs with all the stuff, the pouches and everything, because literally we have all the stuff models, we have all design documentation ready, and we just need to find perfect time to make it real. And right now it's not perfect. Right now we need all of the force to actually complete the game.
RPGs are getting added to the game, Buddha.
And complete the game.
But Tommy, thanks for 2 months.
DP28. Oh my god. M1 Garand. No, guys. Like M1 Garand, it's not possible to have such kind of like artificial conflict which we have in EFT. 9x39 SR3.
Damn,
Yes,
21
it's
months
possible.
flies.
Killer Voice, yes.
Hey, PD, thanks for 21 months, dude.
А можно я спрошу? Когда АЕК?
Какой?
Русский.
А какой? Их много.
Лучший.
А545, А72. Это последняя версия АЕКа. Нам не дали ничего по ним. Именно.
Старый.
А старый он как бы, он вообще нереальный, его нету. Ну, то есть, по сути, он вообще не используется даже, понимаешь? Вообще. Ну, можно из Contract Wars модельку рипнуть и добавить. Мы там делали уже.
Всегда так делаем.
F2000. GZ Scorpion. AN94.
You can say, hang on, man.
We totally understand that you guys wants for us to add as much weapons as possible, and we are looking on this like case as the possibility, like realistic approach. So it's always like an easy task to actually add everything, add any kind of weapon in the game. But again, we are modeling some kind of conflict in there, like in the EFT, and that's why we need to localize the conflict and have like the principle to have the weapons and the availability of weapons within this artificial conflict. That's why we can't just add M1 Garand on anything, or like, как называется этот пулемет, который в спасении рядового Райана, когда на пулемете немецкий. Ну вот этот вот Бассо, вот этот, который бензопила. Ну, известнейший немецкий пулемет. МГ-3.
Он?
Да,
Yes.
MG3.
Уверен?
Да.
That was the
Не
MG3.
шаришь ты вообще. MG42. MG3 is like... I'm delusional. МГ-42. Нет. Я что-то туплю вообще, пипец.
Интересно, почему?
Chili Vanilli, thanks so much for the 5 months, mate. It's another
Offset
17 minutes
14
of just...
Groza. I think it's not possible because literally there is like several prototypes were made and it's just not used in Russia. Didn't like used in Russia at all.
No, the 22 should not be added to Tarkov, dude.
Was
It's such a
closed.
shit gun.
It's possible.
It's
Actually,
like the
we plan
TOS,
to add
but
new
worse.
tasks, like really heavy tasks, really heavy quests to obtain some kind of clothing, like at least some pieces of clothing from several bosses. You will see. Og. Stair Og was already shown dead.
Что, еще играть или будете?
На
It'd be
самом
a
деле, мы
realistic
сейчас ещё
civilian
поднимем
scav
чуть-чуть
weapon,
и
though.
заканчиваем уже все дело.
О, все. Заказываю такси.
Да. Алло.
Аня.
Да. Ага.
Бомж-класс можно? Да,
Закрывай эту БСГ нафиг. Пусть лучше крутят шавуху. Ничего не знаю.
Nicole,
Да.
thanks for 16 months, dude.
Sorry to interrupt.
Фигней
I
страдает
really
200
thought about
человек.
this very special 16 months anniversary message, what I should type. Well, I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. Yep, here it comes. Pestily salute and 7,777.7 and the much pestily love.
Yep, where are my
Love your
salutes, chat?
content, Dad, less than
Salutes rise up. 100 channel points if you don't have the emotes. Get amongst the salutage. Unlock any more emotes for 100 channel points. Chris Head, thanks for 2 months. Love your content, Dad. Thanks, mate.
Не фиксит ничего. Не оптимизирует. Главный их вообще чепушило какой-то.
When we
Да.
make the hail stand,
Ставь
Как
6.
дай.
Да. 6 шестов с шавухой ставь. Пусть крутят шавуху. Отлично будет. Больше заработаем.
Hi,
Ага.
Dad.
Ага. А шоту привет. Все, пока. Face paint. I'm not sure why should we add face paint in the game, because literally, why? Зачем нам делать?
you got bullet
Pestily
fathers and stuff.
salute.
Вот зачем?
Hail stand.
Что, когда лежишь в кустах, лицо не отсвечивало.
То есть еще, чтобы подкустовные выползни, еще лучше, да, были? Я понял.
By the way, on EU server,
Vaulting
someone is
animations
running
and
about with your
everything
name.
is planned.
Nice.
Like there
Free
is a
advertisement.
pretty big chunk of work called animational additional permissionals, and all the animation teams divided into like separate animation. Everything is planned. Like there is a pretty big chunk of work called animational additional permissionals, and
Animational ambition.
all the animations. Pretty big chunk of work called animational additional permissionals. Pretty big chunk of work called animational additional permissionals.
What the fuck is that? Ambitional. Ambitional. Animational additional ambitional. The fuck is that? Ambitional. Ambitional. Ambition. Maybe it's ambitional. A strong desire to achieve something. Ambitional.
And all the animation teams divided into like separate sub teams. First team working on the weapons animation. The second one is on kind of research and development task. They are looking for new kind of stuff. For example, animational ragdolls, vaulting, climbing, and everything. And hopefully we will see it. I don't know when, because right now it's more like research and development work. But hopefully we will see it as fast as possible. As fast as possible.
Fast as possible, apparently.
Есть курить у тебя?
Кури.
Эх, курить у тебя. Ты биба не куришь?
Нет.
А есть у кого-нибудь биба?
Вось это.
He has a mic too.
Легкую.
Легкую.
Легчайшую.
Мир.
Да.
Sir, yes, sir.
Отлично. 0.13 streets. Yes, 0.13 is the patch with the streets.
Streets.
The first iteration of it. Force promo code. Are you ready for the Force promo code? Just type something which will show me that you're ready.
What?
Okay. The first one is stand the ground. Actually, there is lots of meaning in the promo codes for today. And for those who are starving for the story and everything, there are a lot of hints in the names of the promo codes for
Love
today.
your dad.
Что за вкус?
The secret room. We got the wife date and something. G-Wash 6 to 5 months, mate. Pop the cat 6 to 3 months. You just stand fix the prom.
Папа! Блин, биба это такая опасная вещь. This is wrong. Don't use these things. I'm like begging you.
Вообще-то.
Not working. Yes, it works. Not work. Let's do it again. Да нет, дай сюда, я пошутил.
Нет,
Дай.
нет, нет, нельзя. Не переживай за твое здоровье.
быстро.
Оно важнее.
Дай
Оно
быстро.
важнее.
Дай.
Ну нет.
Да я еще чуть-чуть, 2 тяжечки, братуха. 2 тяжечки, все, я полетел вообще.
Давай, раз.
You said give it back, give it back. I want it.
Тебе не отдам я. Ха-ха, тебе не отдам я тебе.
Why didn't the promo codes work? Because it was 5 days ago.
They're constantly typing that it's not working. Still not working. Ну, капец. Сейчас я буду жаловаться.
Что такое?
В support team.
Супертим. А, мне все. Мне написали, что не давайте. У вас горло болит. Нельзя.
Отстань,
Нельзя. А дайте!
На. Нет, подожди.
Это третий уже. Все.
Support team, please answer me. Why the force promo code is not working? And prepare your ass.
say prepare your ass.
Actually, this is what we wanted to show you for today. And
What?
I also have the hide and seek.
You ready,
movie
chat?
to show you. It's for the 10 minutes. I can assure, like, it's pretty good. It's done by, like, the really entitled fan of the game. But I don't know. Maybe we'll show it later because literally it's 10 minutes long.
Ой-ой-ой-ой.
Так, спокойно. I'm also have я лучше очки одену, потому что я I'm also have the last promo code, the fifth one. I think that the first one is not working because maybe fifth one will work. Okay, let's do it. Oh, code works right now. Okay, code is working. Again, the first code is
And the ground.
stand the ground. You need to stand the ground, guys. Something is coming. Почему мне никто не звонит? Не звонит. Алло, оператор? Угу. Куда пойти?
Ну, пойдем сходим.
Грубияны. Удивительно. Okay, the plan is, I will show you the last promo code, the fifth one, and we will wrap it up and complete this stream for today. Sorry that we didn't show you more that we showed you, and because literally all of the, like 50% of the stuff that we do right now, it's 100% enclosed, prohibited, in-house things that we need to keep it here, not showing you, because this is like the core of the game. This is something that will excite you. This is something that will surprise you, and you will be happy again and again and again every single time that we will upload the patches. And this is a principle, this is a concept, and bear with it, live with it, and we are living it actually. So let's keep in touch. We like really happy to have you all guys here. Literally like the millions of the players all around the world playing EFT. The EFT already got this scent of something that we achieved in the whole game industry universe, and the impact is pretty big. We are happy with it, and we will continue to go on, and we will try to excite you more. It's not over yet.
The codes don't work
it's
at the
not
moment.
ready yet. There is still much things to do. There is still many features to show you, and of course there will be a release. There will be some cool, groundbreaking offline events. There will be arena with all of the esports things. I think the EFT will be forever in our hearts. EFT will be forever trying to be the best, and we will have all the updates, all the changes, all of the things in the future for sure. Like, it's not over yet, and sorry that I didn't answer all of the questions for you. Sorry that I didn't answer all of the Twitter questions, and hopefully I will answer them later. And yeah, like, too much to do, but hopefully everything will be settled in and everything will be played as you want, with less disturbing things as possible, as cheaters, like lags and everything, the optimizational issues and everything. So we are working on it for the 6 years already. We are trying our best, and everything will be fine actually. And we are here, we are working, nothing actually changed. Let's wait for all of the exciting things to come, because the old-timers can get it, that we are always
Give me
have
Toby, thanks for 5 months, mate.
something to show you, and there is a lot of potential to excite you still. for the 6 years ongoing, we still have a lot of things to show you, and I can promise you that you will be excited, and you will get back in, for those who are not playing EFT right now. We love you. I will show you the last promo code.
Blue fire burns.
And
Doesn't work,
let's
chat.
be in touch and everything. Thank you for playing EFT. Thank you for supporting EFT. This is the best game in the world. And for those who are still counting in that it's not perfect, it's not like 100% pure or no 100% balance.
Did you claim them all? I wasn't even around,
keep
dude.
that in mind, that it's too complex to actually balance it, and it's ongoing process. Things are changing. Every single feature, every single big feature changes other things. For the like, for example, all of the stuff related for the new content, for the new locations, for the new traders and stuff, needs to be rebalanced. Like the whole game needs to be rebalanced, and it's always a challenging task because it's unique task. We always need to do something for the first time. And for those who knows us for this whole 6 years, understand that, and much love to them because they understand and they are like perfectly see where we're going, and I hope so. So thank you very much. I will drink to that, the juice, of course.
За вас.
За вас, ребятки.
Captain Specificity.
For,
Thanks for
for
27
those
months.
who are constantly asking about the anti-cheat and stuff, will you change the anti-cheat and everything? There, for the whole like 3 or 4 years of the BattleEye cooperations, I can assure you that there is no better thing than the BattleEye and our cooperations and our like subsystem, anti-cheat subsystems all together. It's ongoing process. Constantly, we are constantly working with the BattleEye, with everything, and it will always be like this, unfortunately, because cheaters and the cheat developers, they are trying to make money with it, of course, and that's why they are striving and struggling to keep the pace with us too. I hate them, really hate them, and everybody in the team hate them too. All the cheaters and cheat developers, but unfortunately, this is life. That's what the modern,
No better
like,
at a cheat
modern
than BattleEye.
multiplayer games,
Creepy.
popular multiplayer games is, and we will fight them till the end. I don't know what is actually the end of the game. Hopefully, it will not be the end of EFT at all in all of the upcoming years. But still, this is one of the most prioritized tasks in our work, to fight with cheaters and fight with cheat developers. And again, I will say it like 100 times or something.
Few stream elements,
We are
Nate.
always fighting with them, and this is one of the most prioritized tasks for us, to actually fight with them. So don't get too mad. For those who are thinking that we do nothing, you are wrong. Wrong as F. And yeah. Thank you very much. Let's wrap it up.
And
I
you
don't
know
think
the
about that
ultimate
we will rate
character.
somebody today, or maybe we will rate somebody actually.
Right, I think that's the end.
Oh, guys, rate Junker. Junker is like.
All right. That was that. Someone asked me, is the hot lap still going to be the 22nd? No, it's going to be at Clipsal in Adelaide. I think it's called, it used to be called Clipsal 500. I don't know what it is now. So like the very first weekend of December. Oh, it's going to be doing it at Sandown in Melbourne, but we actually changed it to Clipsal because it's going to be a really fucking sick opportunity. Do it there. Should be like 100,000 people watching it. Crash your scooter. Hope you're all right, mate. Meet up at Clipsal? Yeah, easy. We can do that. I'll have the collider there. Just look for the collider. I'll be there, standing on it. Are you taking the collider to Summon Hats? No. I'll be at DreamHack, guys. If anyone around here is going to DreamHack in Melbourne, DreamHack. You can buy tickets there, get 10% off. I get a kickback. We're there with Slush Puppy, Red Ops, Train, and Toast Track. And Boomer will be there too. I just need to quickly check this. I think that's the one I need to mute. Alright. Are you going to Grinding Gear Games Path of Exile Con? No. When is it? I would love to go, but I can't. My wife's going to kill me if I spend too much time away. Are you driving the collider to DreamHack or taking it on a trailer? It'll be on a trailer. Did you get the collider watertight before DreamHack? I did not. I hope it doesn't rain when I'm driving as well. Alright. So I'm going to do a follow-up video to that talk tomorrow.
Pestily moist.
I was going to play my main account today, but I'm kind of keen to play hardcore again. Play hardcore today and then play main account tomorrow? What do you think? It's called Velo Adelaide 500 this year. Last time it was here, I walked in an appreciation parade before the race. Nice. Yeah, it should be sick. I'm actually really keen for it. Hardcore parkour. Stream tomorrow too? Yeah. We're streaming every day.